Okay guys, I couldn't help myself. I just had to explain this one step further because I know it would have been helpful to me earlier. I mean, when I was learning this, of course. So, how do we get from here to there? Why is, why is the derivative of big F of x equal to just sine of x? Why not, how about this 0? Or it could have been anything here. Actually, it could have been 1 or 2 or a. So, our variable is the x, right? So what does this thing represent as a whole? Well, this is how I like to think of it. Alright? Okay, I just quickly drew the sine function. So this is this function, right? So this is sine of t. Sine of t, this is t. Okay. So what is going on? We have an integral of that thing. So if we look at big F of x, well, what is going on over here? What you're essentially doing, the integral is the area, remember? So imagine I want to find out the area. And the question is, well, how much area do I need? Well, that is exactly what our function controls. So this x over here is essentially where I stop my pen from coloring further. So imagine I stop it over here. Well, that is our x. And I could potentially move my x and therefore color the entire area for infinity. Like, it doesn't matter. I could do it any way I wanted. And do you get this? Like, the area is the integral. The x is how much area I want under that integral. So sine of t, the function itself, this line over here, it doesn't change. Okay? That's not the variable. No. We are changing how much area we want. And there is a very good geometric visualization of why this thing is true, why the derivative of 1 is, why this is equal to that when it is derivated. But we're gonna look at it from an algebraic perspective, okay? So what do you usually do with derivatives? So say you have, again, I just rewrote this thing again. So sine of t times dt. How would you take the derivative of that? Well, you would go, what gives you the derivative of sine? So what would do that? No, it's negative cosine. Negative cosine of what? Well, you would have to evaluate it at x and at 0, right? You would have to put x over here minus cosine of 0. Makes sense? Well, of course, this one will turn into plus, and you get negative. This is the derivative. Oh, derivative. I'm so sorry. This is just the integral. Cosine of x plus 1. Okay? So, this is a constant. Right? Now, what we're trying to, this is big F of x, by the way. So that's just the integral. We just integrated the function. We just integrated it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the derivative. And you're going to see something awesome. So what is f prime of x? What is the derivative of negative cosine of something? Well, it's just going to be sine of x. Plus 1? No, 1 is a constant, so it's plus 0, or just leave it out. Okay? So here you have it. Your proof.